Good evening and salutations, my YNR fans. Hmm. For the most part, this episode was pretty tame. Nick coming to visit Sharon to make sure that she's okay after the whole blow up between her and Phyllis at society. And all Sharon and Smith is saying is, well, you know that Phyllis, she knows how to push my buttons. I was like, well, what buttons does she push? Listen, I'm not a Phyllis fan. I'm not. But the only thing that she said was that she had a conversation about her and Nick's history. That was it. There was no reason to sit there and go from 0 to 100 that fast. Um, and so, she just kind of brushes on the rug or whatever. And Nick, he's just letting her know, hey, listen, I'm here for you. You're not really eating too much. Like, what's going on with you? Um, And it seems like she's getting worse because after Nick leaves, she's just daydreaming about kissing Nick at this point. And I see what they're doing. They're doing this love triangle between Phyllis and Nick. Listen, it's before my time. I don't know how any of those relationships went, but this is what they're doing now. Victor, 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 Victor. So, Victor is confronted by Victoria and eventually Nikki about making sure that Adam doesn't get too comfortable. And the thing is, there's a press release that he's going to have to put out at some point. And so Victoria's like, hey, listen, I didn't agree to come on yet. So you're going to sit there and listen to us, or you're going to have to sit there and have a retraction or something like that taken out. And so Victor's like, okay, I see what you're doing. You know that I'm about to put out this press release. So you want to make sure that I abide by what y'all say at this point. So at some point, Adam comes in to the meeting. They're so. Here's the thing. I don't know the history between Adam and the family. I heard that he used to sit there and do some pretty bad things. And, there's a history there. But I also heard that this stuff, the way that they treated Adam, was way before. Like, just him getting into town was enough for them to be like, I don't rock with you, bro. Now, Adam is sitting there practically lying to Sally because Sally's suspecting something's that's going on with him. And so he pretty much kind of feeds off the same lie that he told Billy, that he lashed out at Chelsea and, he was super stressed and he felt really bad about it. And that's why he's been so off, on top of the stuff with Connor. And I guess for now, Sally buys it, but you know that she's not like, I'm going to drop it for now, but there's something telling me that you are not telling me the whole truth. But this is good enough for now. So eventually, like I said, Adam gets down to the meeting. Nick is there. And, in a lot of ways, this is what makes The Young and the Restless so damn difficult to recommend to anyone. I can recommend Days like there's no tomorrow. I can recommend B&B on the simple fact that it tells just enough story in 18 minutes. Well, Y&R is a lot more difficult. Because when the meeting starts, Victor's like, okay, so here's how this is going to go. Adam is going to be the permanent CEO of Newman Media. And Nikki seemed like she's about to start acting like a 12-year-old girl about to start going on this temper tantrum. And Victor's like, no, I got you. I'm going to give you Chancellor. And I'm just like, all right, so this is how this family works, okay? Everyone gets shuffled around, everyone gets corporations, and I'm not saying that, they don't have degrees and whatever or experience running these corporations, but it's like it's very difficult for me to one take any of this stuff seriously, two connect on any sort of level when at any point in time, especially with the Newmans, because they're front and center. Victor just snaps his fingers, boom, you got a corporation. You got a corporation and you got a corporation and you got this job here and then next week you're gonna have this job doing this way and they get all frustrated like, oh well, here dad goes, moving the chess pieces around. I'm just like, y'all rich. I, I I don't give a now, don't get me wrong. You can have rich, interesting characters. I don't think most of them are. Adam is pretty interesting, and like Nick and Victoria has her moments, but for the most part, I'm not like, oh my god, I can't believe Adam is not working at Newman Media. What is he going to do? How is he going to sit there and pay his? Oh, wait, he's Newman. That's where it just dawns in on me. And it's just like, even just going back to Billy and Lily, reminiscing about, I don't know, office golf or something, and, you know, I don't know, maybe in some ways I can probably have a certain level of connection on some level with Lily because Lily went to jail. And I don't think that Lily was always rich. I don't imagine Lily always being rich. Now, you can tell me in the comment section, but I don't think she was always rich. It seemed like there was one of those things where she actually had to pay her dues and again go to jail. And at one point, I think this is what DC was saying that Lily and Daniel was just broke. It was just broke. So she didn't always have the easiest time growing up, but when you go with the Newmans, and this was for the majority of the episode was really kind of centered on them. It was like, oh, he gets a business, and she starts whining because she gets ousted, and what is she gonna do? She's gonna live in that giant ass mansion with servants. Like, who cares? But that's how the Young and the Restless is. The Young and the Restless, like, let me tell you something. If you're not interested in the business stuff, because that's how they dropped the bomb. It was like, oh, you're going to be the CEO of Chancellor. And you're just like, dun, dun, dun. And you're like, that's it. So she took a break from one corporate job and now she's upset that she's not going to be able to do what she wanted to do. She was just going to go to another corporate. No, she gets a whole new corporation. I don't know. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it for the Young and Restless. I can't think of anything else. I watch clips on it on YouTube, or you could watch me, or you could watch Y&R Chat with Abby on Sundays. Or there's another woman, I think it's GH and Y&R Spoilers. She also does Young and Restless reviews. The point is, you don't really need to sit there and watch this episode to know what's going on. Or you can just watch my channel. Anyway, that's pretty much all I got. Let me know in the comment section if I missed anything or anything like that. And I will see you in the next video.